Yo! Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday night and welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? So, today we're gonna have a bit of a short stream. As ever with these evening streams, I've got a hard out at like 10ish, but we could probably stretch it a bit longer maybe. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to do a couple rounds of the box office game. I have donated, so I have access to the archives, and you should too, because it is a really great game, and I definitely recommend it. If you're into movies and stats and are a big old dork like me. So we're going to do a couple rounds of this, and then maybe we'll play something else for a couple of minutes. I'm thinking I've got F-Zero 99 queued up, so I mean it's probably going to be that, right? Are people still playing F-Zero 99? I haven't played it in a while, so we'll have to see. It'll be fun. Well, whatever. Anyway, box office game. So today's box office game is the weekend of November the 30th, 1990. And I can think of one movie that would have been out around that time. So this is going to go great. I'm sure we are going to do really well at this one. If any of you know any of the answers and want to suggest as to any of the categories, feel free. I could use all the help I can. Anyway, so number one at the box office this weekend. It's a 20th Century Fox movie. It was number one last week. It has grossed $14 million this week, with a total of $66 million. And I have a good feeling that this might be, when you consider 1990 is the year this comes out, this is around Christmas, is it Home Alone? No, not Home Alone 3. That has not worked. Nailed it. Got it immediately. I just had a feeling it was going to be that. Right. Home Alone. A family comedy without the family. 8-year-old Kevin McAllister makes the most of the situation after his family unwittingly leaves him behind when they go on a Christmas vacation. When thieves try to break into his house, he puts up a fight like no other. You know the movie. You've all seen it. You've probably tried to recreate one of the stunts and really hurt someone. You've watched the YouTube videos of people going, actually, this would kill a man if you did this in real life. Number two at the box office this week is a new entry. It is from Columbia Pictures. It has grossed $10 million this week and all time because it's a new entry. So Columbia Pictures. Oh, this song is a jam. I love this. Get Played has been doing a chill video games week episode on their podcast, and I follow the Discord, and we've just been spamming chill video game music for the past couple of days, and it's been great. Anyway, so number two at the box office. I'm gonna have to reveal the actor because actually no, I'm gonna do director because that might clue me in. better. Rob Reiner. Ooh. Oh, this might be a good one. Rob Reiner's done some really good stuff around this time. Ooh. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna go genre, actually. Because there's a few potential options in my head, but I'm not... I feel like... Because Rob Reiner's back catalogue is he's quite eclectic with his genres. So, so I think... Drama and thriller. So it's definitely not Spinal Tap. Or Princess Bride. Or even When Harry Met Sally. Because sorry. I got distracted there for a second. Yeah, because those are all quite light-hearted comedies, and so those wouldn't be in the running. Lead actor, and I think they're a bit earlier as well. So lead actor would be James Caan. The Caan star. Oh, it's Misery. Oh, of course it is. Paul Sheldon used to write for a living. Now he's writing to stay alive. Good movie. Real good movie, that one. There was a Broadway... Is it on Broadway? Production of it. God, must have been about 10 years ago with Bruce Willis in the James Caan role. And I'd be fascinated to see how that was. Because, like... It kind of works. I can kind of picture it. Okay, so number 3 at the box office this week. It was number 2 last week. It's grossed 8 million and has made 29 million so far in its lifetime. And it's in its second week. And it's a Touchstone release. So, Touchstone, as I think I mentioned last week, is kind of... It's owned by Disney, but it's kind of for more grown-up films. That they didn't want to put the Disney banner under. So... I should have done director first, but I've gone with actor. An actor is Tom Selleck. Oh, what would he be the lead in? I mean, in a lot of things, let's face it. But it's like... Because isn't he considered like a big TV star at this point? So it seems... Because that didn't really cross over. Let's go with director, see if that helps. Emile Ardolino. This means nothing to me. I don't think we're going to get this. Steve Guttenberg. Oh. Oh. Is it... Is it Weekend at Bernie's? Is Tom Selleck the lead in Weekend at Bernie's? No, it's not. I don't even know why. That is very wrong. I'm kind of almost a bit embarrassed about that. Ted Danson is the third actor, so it's definitely... This is going to be something that's like super obvious. But I can't for the life of me think of what it might be. So I don't think my other guess, based on the Steve Guttenberg of it all, is it's a police academy. But A, there's like 20 of those, and B, I would guess Steve Guttenberg would be lead actor, so I don't think it is. And I don't think it's Three Men and the Baby. I'm going to reveal all hints, because I don't think I'm going to get this. Sylvia's work increasingly takes her away from the three men who helped bring up Mary, her daughter. When she decides to move to England and take Mary with her, the three are heartbroken, losing two most important females in their lives. Well, that's very Three Men and a Baby, but it might be the sequel. So it's not gonna be, Three Men and Little Lady, maybe? Well, we got there eventually. We lost all our bits, but whatever. Right, so fourth at the box office today. It is from Orion Pictures. It was number 3 last week. It's made $7 million this week and $24 million after all. And that is not helpful. That is very vague. If we reveal director, maybe that will do something. Kevin Costner. Right, so that does actually help a lot. I wonder... It's been out 4 weeks. It's made 24 million. It's not... I wonder if we look at the final gross, because I have a suspicion it's going to be Waterworld, but I might be wrong. No, 184... no. It definitely is done better than Waterworld. I don't... So Kevin Costner movies, we've got Dances with Wolves, Waterworld, The Postman, and there's probably some more that I don't remember, and I should know this because Blank Check did a whole thing on Kevin Costner last year. But so thing is, lead actor, it's going to be Kevin Costner, so that's not particularly helpful. So actor 2, Mary McDonnell. That is also not overly helpful. It's a great actor. But actor 3, Graham Greene. It's still not there. I'm gonna go for the tagline. Inside everyone is a frontier waiting to be discovered. What? What? Screw it, I'm saying Dances with Wolves. It worked! The gambit paid off. Finally, number 5 at the box office. 20th Century Fox movie. Was 4th at the box office last year. Has made 19 million altogether, and has made 4 million so far this week, and was number 2 last week. So, no, sorry, it was number 4 last week, and it's been out 2 weeks. It's in second week. It's made $90 million. So that's not great. Is it not great? I never know sometimes with grosses, like, how good a gross actually is. 20th Century Fox 1990 film that isn't Home Alone. Let's look at the classic. Let's look at the director. Stephen Hopkins. God damn it. Okay, let's go. Act 1, Danny Glover. Again, great actor. Very large filmography. My immediate thought goes to a Lethal Weapon movie, but then those are all Richard Donners, so it's not going to be that. I suspect we won't get this one. Gary Busey. The Buse! I'm going to reveal the tagline. Silent, invisible, invincible. He's in town with a few days to kill. So it's probably an action film of some kind, which again doesn't help. I can reveal the third actor, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's reveal it. Police chief in the war-torn streets of Los Angeles discovers that an extraterrestrial creature is hunting down residents, and that he is the next target. Oh. Oh, is it? Is it Predator 2? Yes. See, I've definitely not seen enough Predator movies. I've seen the first one like a bunch of times, and I've seen Prey, and that's about it. I kind of forgot that that's where the series has them has him come to Earth and come to Los Angeles. I mean, fair play. Right, anyway, so should we do another round? Ah, crud, I swear hang on. Let's go for yesterday's, because I haven't done these. Okay, June 8th, 2007. I think we might do a bit better at this one than we did in the last one. Maybe. So, number one at the box office is a new entry from Warner Brothers. It's made $36 million in this week. So 2007. What comes out in 2007? This is a pre-MCU summer. So it's going to... And what was big with Warner Brothers in 2007? I'm going to go director. Steven Soderbergh. Ooh. The problem with Steven Soderbergh is that he has made a lot of movies. Like, he's very prolific. This could be quite a lot. I'm assuming because it's a summer release, it's number one at the box office. It might be Ocean's 13. But I'm not confident. Was Ocean's 13 2007? That feels late. If we reveal the lead actor... Oh yeah, it's Ocean's 13. What are the odds of getting even? 13-1. Danny Ocean's team of criminals are back and composing a plan more personal than ever. When ruthless casino Willie Bank double crosses Ruben Chishkov, causing a heart attack, Danny Ocean vows that he and his team will do anything to bring down Willie Bank along with everything he's got, even if it means asking for help from an enemy. The enemy is the guy from the first one. Spoilers. I've seen Ocean's 13. I remember nothing of Ocean's 13. Also, Ocean's 12, which I think I watched in a similar time frame to the last time I watched Ocean's 13. I remember liking more than I remember liking it. Anyway. It's not the sequel I think people wanted. And I get people being disappointed because it makes some wild decisions. But like, for some time removed, I kind of appreciate some of those decisions more. I still don't think it's perfect, but it's better than I remember. Anyway, number 2 at the box office. It was number 1 last week for Walt Disney. So the big question is this a live action or is it animated? Is it Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End? It is. At the end of the world, the adventure begins. I haven't seen that film. That's like... Well, I've only ever seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean film. I saw it, I really enjoyed it, and I was like, yeah, I don't need anything else from this franchise. I think I'm good. Right, so number 3 this week was number 2 last week. It's been on the charts for the past 2 weeks. It's a Universal film, and it's made $65 million so far. And if we go director, Judd Apatow. Ooh, 2007 Judd Apatow. Is it Funny People? Is that 2007? And it's not. It's not. It's too late for a 40-year-old virgin. It can't be. I don't think it's Knocked Up, but if it's not Funny People, then it kind of has to be, right? Because that's the one in between. Yeah, Knocked Up. A slacker in a career-driven women accidentally conceive a child after a one-night stand. As they try to make the relationship work, they must navigate the challenges of parenthood and their differences in lifestyle and maturity. Good movie. I like the movie. I like Judd Apatow as a director. There's something... I don't know what it is or why. I just always go like... Every time he makes a new film, I'm always like... Yeah, actually. I kind of want to see that. I'm interested in what he does with that. I'm interested in him as a director. That said, his last movie, The Bubble... Terrible. Like, legit one of the worst films I've seen in a very long time. Right. Number 4 at the box office. It's a new entry this week. It's made $17 million. And it's from Sony Pictures. As ever, I'm going to guess that I'm going to... So... I'm trying to think what this could be without making any guesses, without any hints first of all. It's clearly not doing well, or opened not very well. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of like wild franchise swing, like Sony tried to start a new franchise and it failed miserably. In 2007, it's new entry, so it's debuting at number 4, so it's definitely not Spider-Man 3. Ash Brannon, Chris Buck. Ooh, it's a double director. It's also not helpful, but double directors are more common in animation. So it might be a Blue Sky Studios game. film. Sorry, I was looking at my Switch, my Switch monitor, as I was saying that, so I kind of said the wrong thing. So, if we go for lead actor, Shia LaBeouf. Well, he was very popular at that time, so this could be anything. This isn't helpful. Actor 2, Jeff Bridges. So I'm beginning to think this isn't animated. What? Summer movie with Shia LaBeouf and Jeff Bridges? What? And Zooey Deschanel. I'm going to look at the tagline because I have a major ocean picture. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think there is a animated movie about penguins that surf, and it is called Surf's Up. A young surfer enters his first contest, hoping a win will earn him respect, but an encounter with a laid-back local forces him to rethink his values. I have no idea how I remembered that. Okay. Number 5 at the box office. So, it's Paramount Pictures as production. It's made $15 million this weekend, and it's made $281 million so far in its run. So it's done well. It's done very well. It's Paramount Pictures. It's 2007. This feels like it should be really obvious. What did really well? The problem is, with a lot of these modern box office games, I immediately just think franchises. What company owns which franchise, and did they have a movie out in that year? I'm struggling with this. I know Paramount do the Mission Impossible movies, but I don't think Mission Impossible 3 was 2007. I think that might have been 2006. If I go director, will that help? Chris Miller. Huh. I assume it's not the Chris Miller from Lord and Miller, right? It's a different one. Mike Myers. Huh. Well, it's obviously not the Love Guru. Because that really flopped. Oh. Oh, is it? Is it the Cat in the Hat? I think it might be the Cat in the Hat. No. Okay. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy. What? It's a Shrek. But which one? I always thought Shrek was DreamWorks. I guess maybe it's DreamWorks, but like Paramount Pictures distributed it? I wonder if it's Shrek 4. No. Let's look at the tagline. He's in for the royal treatment. Is it Shrek? Must be Shrek 3 then. Or that one. Yeah. Got it. The king of Far Far Away has died, and Shrek and Fiona are to become king and queen. However, Shrek wants to return to his cozy swamp. Typical Shrek. And live in peace and quiet. So when he finds out there is another heir to the throne, they set off to bring him back to rule the kingdom. That made $813 million. We really liked Shrek at the time. Like... Okay, should we do one more? Let's do one more. Okay. Oh, this is going to be... This might go well. It won't. So, weekend of April the 23rd, 2010. So, this is just before blockbuster period starts. And 2010. Number at the box office was number 2 last week. It's in its 5th week. So it's gone back up. It's been 178 million so far. And it's a Paramount Pictures release. Well, I mean, after Shrek was a hit in 2007 for them. I don't know, maybe it's Shrek 4. But it's probably a bit earlier in the year for that. So, why do... It's going to do its typical... Actually, let's go actor for this time. Jay Baruchel. Is it... Because he's the lead in the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I know that. I don't know whether they're Paramount, but this is going to be a very out there guess. And it paid off! One adventure will change 2 worlds. I haven't seen any of these movies. I've never read any of the books. I've heard they're really good. So I should probably check them out at some point. People like them a lot. Number 2 at the box office this week. CBS Films. That's interesting. Maybe this is a TV, an adaptation of a TV show. So, it's new this week. And it's made $12 million. I don't know whether that's good or not. Let's go for director. Alan Poole. Nope. Jennifer Lopez is the lead actor. Nope. I got nothing. Actor number 2. Alex O'Loughlin. Well, that's annoying. I still have no idea. She's done a lot of rom-coms. This could be like 3 different movies. I have no idea. Fall in love, get married, have a baby. Not necessarily in that order. What? What? Actress Michaela Watkins. Ah. Great comedy actress. I've got this image of just J-Lo with like a pregnancy test on the poster. That's what just the poster is, just her angrily holding a pregnancy test at the viewer. It's like and that's the poster of the movie. I'm definitely wrong about that, and I can't think what the movie is anyway. So when Zoe tires of looking Mr. Right, she decides to have a baby on her own. But on the day she's artificially inseminated, she meets Stan, who seems to be just who she's been searching for all her life. Now, Zoe has to figure out how to make her 2 life streams fit with each other. Nope. Done. The backup plan. And there's no shoving a pregnancy test at the viewer on the poster, so I'm very disappointed. Number 3 at the box office. It is a 20th Century Fox production. It has made $63 million so far, and it has been out 3 weeks, and it is holding place at number 3. And it is... No, I have no idea. It's really great when you just get them immediately. It's like, I know immediately what it is. So if we go by... Let's go with tagline first. One ordinary couple, one little white lie. But that could be every movie. So it's probably it's probably a comedy, but I don't know. It could be any genre. Let's go for director. That might help. Okay. So, Sean Levy. Odds are it's probably some kind of comedy. Sean Levy, of course, directed Deadpool and Wolverine last year. He's directed a bunch of Stranger Things. I think he's a producer on that as well. This Is Where I Leave You. Just quite an enjoyable... I like that film. I like... and a load of other stuff. He's done quite a lot. Um. Hmm. Steve Carell. I wonder. Is it Date Night? A Steve Carell, Tina Fey two-hander. I'm gonna take a gamble. Nailed it. Phil and Claire Foster fear their mild-mannered relationship may be falling into a stale rut. During their weekly, I think that's supposed to be date night, but you want to read it as something else? Go ahead. That is a very different movie. Their dinner reservation leads to their being mistaken for a couple of thieves, and now a number of unsavory characters want Phil and Claire killed. That movie's fine. I think I enjoyed it. It's been a long time. Number 4 is a new entry. It's a Warner Brothers movie. It's made $9 million, which is probably not good. Director Sylvain White. No, I don't recognize it. Oh. Tune. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. See, he's a very good character actor. He's definitely one of those, I guess until recently, because he was on The Walking Dead. Kind of got very famous from that. Was one of those like, it's that guy from that thing. So him being top billed isn't really helpful. Tagline: everyone else would be dead by now. What? It's not going to be like... I'm looking at 2010. I have no idea. Zoe Saldana. So this is obviously post Star Trek and post Avatar for her. I'm trying, like, very off the back of Avatar. What would she have done? What's coming out off the back of that? Who were kind of... Huh. Chris Evans is the third act. Oh! What's that? there's a superhero film. It's kind of a superhero film. It's kind of like a quote-unquote subversive superhero movie. You know, it's a little bit edgy. It's like, what if superheroes were bad? Yeah? That kind of thing. I think. And I think it's called The Losers. Okay, maybe it isn't a superhero thing. I think it's like based on a comic book. On a mission deep in the Bolivian jungle, a team of elite commandos finds itself on the receiving end of a lethal betrayal. Now presumed dead, the men join forces with a mysterious operative named Aisha to hunt down their enemy and even the score. I bet that film has like a cult fan base. So, number 5. It was number 1 last week. It's from Lionsgate, and it's in its second week. It's made $34 million. And is it a very strangely placed horror film? It is not. It's an action movie and it's a crime movie. Okay. Right. Lionsgate are they're kind of really good at this period of kind of the B-tier action movie, as well as sort of like the mid-budget horror. That's kind of their thing at this period. They get the Hunger Games like rights around this time, because the first one comes out a year after this, and then they kind of become like really big. Were they already big? Did they do? In my head they did Twilight, but I'm definitely wrong about that. Let's look at the director. Matthew Vaughn. Oh. Remember when Matthew Vaughn made good movies? For tying himself to the Kingsman franchise forever, and then making Argyle. Is it 2010 though? Because I know I think it might be Kick-Ass. Because I'm pretty sure he directed that. Got it! Yeah, because he directs, oh, speaking of, it's like a superhero movie, but it's like edgy and subversive. Except, you know, Kick-Ass is actually genuinely quite fun. It's not as good as the comic, but it's pretty good. Yeah, because the thing about that was that he did Kick-Ass, and it was like this scrappy, low-budget superhero comic book movie, and then immediately, like, gets the job to direct X-Men First Class, and he basically turns that round from the end, just after the end of production of this and the release of this, to film it, to like basically finishing the writing, filming, editing, and releasing X-Men First Class in like a year. It is genuinely really well amazing that he pulled that off. And X-Men First Class, one of the best X-Men movies, maybe. But yeah, Kick-Ass, fun movie. Shall we do one more and then we'll wrap it up for today? I think I was going to do some F-Zero 99, but I think we'll just do one more game and then we will call it. And we will do Saturdays. This is the February the 5th, 1999. Turn of the Millennium. Well, just before it, really, but so number one at the box office is a new entry. It's from Paramount Pictures. Oh, we've heard of them. So 1999 is the year of The Matrix, Star Wars Episode 1, neither of which are in this lineup because they come out in the summer. February is a very, at least by the US box office standards, it's a very like dead period. So let's go by somewhere at the box office. It's made $21,000 $21 million so far. Woof. If it made $21,000, that would be a real stinker. Director Brian Helgeland. Nope. Mel Gibson. Number 2 at the box office is a Miramax. Oh no. Oh, it just gets worse. Miramax is partly owned by the Weinsteins. Anyway, Paramount Pictures, Mel Gibson, 1999. It is not Greg Henry. Tagline: get ready to root for the bad guy. I mean, kind of did that for all of Mel Gibson's career, unknowingly. For a long time. So, Actor 3, Maria Bello. I want to say it's Ransom, but it probably isn't. No. I'm gonna have to reveal everything. Friends like these, who needs enemies? That's the question bad guy Porter has left after his wife and partner steal his heist money and leave him for dead. Or so they think. 5 months and in this reservoir of bitterness later, Porter's partners and the Quaker Cups on his tail learn how bad it can be. Is it going to be something like, just something like called Revenge or something really bland? No. It's going to be a name. He's going to be called something like Jack. It's going to be the name of the movie. It's really boring. Payback. Ah, okay. Sure. Fine. We're not going to do very well at this one. Miramax. 1999. This was number 1 last week, and it's in its second week. God, we should have finished at the 2010 one. We did really well at that. Robert Iskov. Iskov? You know, like a cove of ice. Iskov? I don't know. Miramax like to do prestige stuff. So I reckon this was probably up for an award or two. Freddie Prinze Jr. Maybe not then. God, it sounds really horrible. I feel bad now. These two opposites attract, but everyone's trying to keep them apart. Nope. Rachel. Oh, it's She's All That, I think. Correct. Yeah, definitely not a prestigious movie. I am completely wrong about that. Universal. This has made 122 million so far in its 7 weeks out. And I have no idea what it could be. Tom Shadyac. I am pronouncing that wrong, but I apologise. I'd like to be Tom Shadyac. Robin Williams. Okay, so he's in quite a lot of the stuff around this period. He's like he's in his like proper leading man era. I guarantee this is a movie that I probably wanted to watch at some point, but I wasn't old enough. Laughter is Contagious. Oh, it's Patch Adams. It's the movie where he's a doctor, but he's also a clown. Healing with the power of laughter. But, you know, the real medicine is medicine. That I can't think of a better person to be in that role, to be honest. That makes so much sense. Anyway, number 4 at the box office. It's Paramount Pictures. It's made $44 million so far. And it's been out 4 weeks. Was number 3 last week. And I got nothing. Let's reveal the tagline. Make your own rules. Go? Nope. Actor, James Van Der Beek. Dawson himself. I just associate with him Dawson's Creek. I couldn't think of him in like in a movie. Unless he's playing himself, which I doubt he is. James Van Der Beek, Amy Smart. What's Amy Smart up to these days? Brian Robbins is the director of this movie. Third actor, Jon Voight. So, this is such... So James Van Der Beek I associate with teen dramas. Amy Smart, I associate with comedies. Jon Voight, I associate with neither of those. So this is something. I can have to. Anyone out there has any idea? I'd love to hear it. Okay, let's reveal. In small town Texas, high school football is a religion. 17-year-old schoolboys carry the hopes of the entire community onto the gridiron every Friday night. When star quarterback Lance Harbor suffers an injury, the Coyotes are forced to regroup under the questionable leadership of John Moxon, a second-string quarterback with a slightly irreverent approach to the game. I think it is Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. No, it isn't. I have no idea what it is then. It's a football movie. Varsity Blues. Damn. People like that movie. Sorry, hang on. What? I know that's a mistake on the app side, but what? They all made this movie for free? Okay. Final one. Number 5 this week is from DreamWorks SKG. That's Spielberg, Katzenberg, Geffen. 3 titans of the industry. Well, 2 titans and 1 music industry veteran. But titans of a industry. It's made $3 million this week, and it's made $194 million overall, and it's been out for 29 weeks? I feel like this movie has probably... Hang on. So it's a re-release. Has to be, because if it's been out for 29 weeks, that can't be the gross for a 29-week movie that's just... What? Senor Spielbergo. So, DreamWorks era Spielberg in 1999. I should know this. Tom Hanks. Is it Saving Private Ryan? Sometimes it is. Well, it's a fairly good end to it. The mission is a man. The man is a mission. Get that mission! As US troops storm the beaches of Normandy, 3 brothers lie dead on the battlefield, with a 4th trapped behind enemy lines. Ranger Captain John Miller and 7 men are tasked with penetrating the German-held territory and bringing the boy home. Drama, history, war. Spielberg, Hanks, Sizemore, and Burns. Classic World War II movie. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it for the stream today. Like I said, short ones. Weekday streams are going to be shorter. I don't know why I'm doing this voice or acting this way. I'm really tired. Thank you for joining me for the stream tonight. I hope this has been fun, enlightening. It's definitely been a stream, I'll tell you that. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the stream. Hope you have a good rest of the week. We'll be back probably Sunday for the next stream. I don't know what we're going to be playing. I've got to figure that plan out because we finished Uncharted on Sunday, so I got to find something new to play. Got a couple of ideas. Got a couple of ideas for a longer series. But we'll see. But whatever it is, it'll be fun, and I hope to see you there. As always, au revoir, babies. See ya.